A girl I know in college refused to lose weight for a record label deal. I've looked her up twice in the past 25 years and I think she may have regretted her decision. A girl I attended a few classes with in college was also a musician. I never heard her stuff at the time, this was before general social media, but one day she mentioned her agent got her an audition for a record label, so I imagined she was pretty good. She said they loved her, but just one thing. She needed to lose weight. She was by no means fat, but by no means as skinny as a supermodel. She said the label told her they were looking for a Britney Spears competitor, someone a few years older like her, but she needed to be super skinny. She was like, fuck that. I'm going to make it on my own talent. They'll see. We graduated. I never saw her again and she didn't even pop up in my head until maybe 6 or 7 years later. Not sure what triggered it, but I got curious to see if she ever did make it as a musician. This was about 18 years ago, and I found a web page for her music. She was an indie artist playing gigs around her home city, and oh boy, she was super skinny. Like unhealthy skinny, her face just didn't look normal. I felt bad for her. I didn't know her whole life story, but in college she was the attractive type who never went out of her way to try and sex herself up. Not the case here. She looked like she was trying way too hard. And just tonight, she popped up in my head again. I was actually watching a video on YouTube that talked about how record labels manufacture stars and I thought of her again. So I found her social media this time. It looks like she's still an indie musician, at least as of 2 years ago. And she looked to be a much healthier weight, although she had some obvious breast implants. Not judging that part at all. And I finally heard one of her songs. It was recorded about a decade ago, but she's a damn good musician. I can see why she got the audition all those years ago. She probably never get that record deal, but it hasn't stopped her from being a musician, so good on her.